Driving around in a bright yellow combi is a great way to meet people. After telling Steve about our Bonds road trip, this is what he had to say about the classic chesty Bonds.
And you go into a pub or something, and there might be 15, 20 guys all lined up in their chesty Bonds sort of things, whether they're shearing, farmers or beekeepers. They're pretty popular work apparel.
If you've just tuned in, this is episode 3. You might want to go back a couple of episodes to see the journey so far. When we arrived at Beechworth, we met up with Steve. It turns out Steve's a 4th generation beekeeper. He took us into his sampling room where we got to taste a huge range of single flower honeys. They were unbelievable.
Every plant that yields nectar will give you a different flavour. There are some flavours that are just magnificent, like your ironbarks, beautiful, mild sort of honey, and then you go to your stronger taste, your messmates and peppermints. They're a lot stronger, bolder sort of flavours. Wherever our bees go, we get the different flavours that the trees give.
So Will and I have left Lake Eildon, we've stopped at Beechworth, and we're making our way over the snowy mountains towards the coast. The mountain roads were littered with apple trees, so we thought we'd stop off and grab a dozen or so. Super crunchy, fresh apples straight off the tree, it doesn't get much better. We'll be cooking these little guys up later. Will was super keen to get some fly fishing in, fine-tune some of those new skills he'd just learned at Eildon Trout Farm. He knows what he's doing. I took this opportunity to smoke the most amazing rainbow trout. So we just arrived at Kosciuszko National Park and we're going to cook up a feast. So we were at Eildon Trout Farm and they've given us some smoked trout, but we also caught our own trout. So I'm going to smoke my own trout and we're going to basically see who's better. Not the last competition, but it's a competition. And for the record, both fish were awesome. We finished up and we powered on. We drove all through the night to get to the deep south coast. Waking up in the morning, we were super keen to check the surf. I think we were just super stoked to get in the salty water. With a playful shorey and the whole beach to ourselves, we had a bit of a play. With wild apples from the high country, we cooked up an awesome feed. Another day done. Next we head north up the coast and back to our hometown.